Good morning, good evening. Welcome to San Diego Sept of the Howling Winds werewolf venue. This scene starts off at the hotel where a kinfolk is being kept. Several people have come to visit her lately. Most recently is Adelheid, Thronebreaker. He's come to make his own opinions on this kinfolk. Bamboozles will meet him at the door. Uh,
Raya. He will whisper the word Raya because Latini and all.
he'll let you in.
Thank you, Raya. Adelheid will enter.
Door closes.
He will look around this room.
You'll see two beds, a small desk, a dresser, and the
Mhm.
room looks really clean. Um, and you'll see the top of Desiree's head kind of over in the corner. It looks like she has earphones in. She's kind of got her head bobbing. Maybe she's listening to music.
Mhm. He will knock the door, like maybe toilet door, to take your attention, to not scare her off.
She will look up and pull the earphones out. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need something?
My name is Adelheid Trimbenson. I am your parents' room from the Trimbenson line. Hamid.
It's nice to meet you, sir. Or should I
You
call
don't.
you
You
Raya?
don't.
I don't remember. I'm not used
I
to those yet.
please. I'm. I arrived to talk and know you. Um,
Okay.
this might come weird. The kind of looks. He is not the most empathetic person. He has like two dots in empathy and two dots in perception. He can be really empathetic because of his pure read and like his charisma. He has this, his face is kind of looks of a man who is like as you can see in the photo. It is really soft, but it can, sometimes soft faces can do a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, his body is really body of one of Loon. He has the physical first, and so he kind of he says, "May I sit?"
Of course, yeah. If you want, yeah.
He sits. Um, First of all, I would like to apologize
For what?
for the behavior of the daughter of the vigilant though, Gabby's sister.
Oh,
I oh see, I forget her name. Okay,
I think it was Alex.
Alex. I find it wrong, and if I was there, she wouldn't be able to do that. And again, I apologize, as no person should be treated that way.
Um, the den mother Dazzles did something and made it go away, so I'm okay.
I know, but
I've had far worse done to me, so I didn't really think anything of it.
I came here to ask a couple questions. This is not an interrogation. I came here to
Okay.
know well to create an opinion about you. I think it would be shame of me to create an opinion without talking to you.
Okay. What can I
Uh,
answer?
First of all, I would like you to answer the questions that you want to answer. There's no forcing here. I am not. I'm not a brood. I'm not here to be a brood. I'm here to be a proper guard.
Okay.
So you were a black spiral kin.
She hangs her head and nods slightly.
You born to be a spiral kin.
Yes.
What do you know about the worm and the black spiral dancers?
Um, I know that they have some strange guy that they're working with, that they were working with. If you guys really did manage to kill them all, um, I don't know if he'll continue what he was doing anyways and find others, but I know that they want to destroy the beautiful green places of the world. And now that I've gotten out and actually like seen them out at, I think Sierra said it's called your sept, where I
Hmm.
met you guys. Um, I'm even more convinced that it should be protected.
I'm. I would like to thank you for telling me this, but may I ask more details about things
What
that
would
you
you?
might know about? So you asked for safety, as far as I know. Is it true?
I just asked for them to listen to what I had to say, and I was told by my mother that you guys would just kill me, probably long before you ever listened to what I said. So, um, the fact that I'm still alive, is pretty amazing, and I'm very grateful for it. I don't want to die, but if that's what's decided, then that's what will happen. It's not in my hands. My life's never been in my hands.
I'm born as a true-born Garu. My life wasn't in my hands as well. I know the feeling, and I'm not judging you for how you born. That wasn't your choice. But you know that the black spiral dancers and the worm is our enemy. Every
Yes.
bit, every bit that I might know about the worm and the black spiral dancers, it might be really useful to me. If you're willing, I would like to take notes for the things that you would like to give me as information. It might be useful for the future, like what they do, what is worm, how do they talk about the worm, what is their tactics. This is even if you don't know about them.
I can tell you what I do know.
Please,
I know that what you guys call the worm, they tend to call the father. Um, I know that a lot of what they're currently working on was all I ever heard them call it was the other side. I don't know exactly what they mean by that.
Umbra.
Umbra. But they were growing they said they were growing a young mother, so I don't. I on the other side, so I don't know exactly what that means. I'm assuming it's bad.
It's dealt with, as far as I know. Oh, see, what Adelheid is trying to do is he's trying to, as a player, as much as he wants to gain as much as he can, or maybe in the future he might buy a more.
Hmm.
And second of all, he's trying to see if she's being cooperative, if she's cooperating.
She doesn't seem to be holding back anything. She
Yeah.
seems to be being very honest.
Hmm. Father, is there any specific things the Black Spiral dancers are keep doing? It can be like rites, pack tactics.
Uh, they don't they didn't want me watching a lot of that stuff, so I didn't see a whole lot of it. Um, I
Yes.
watched a couple times, but usually the only things I caught them doing was like sneaking up on their target, and then like one or two of them would hold them, and the others would just beat on the person.
You know,
Um,
do you have you ever heard about the totems they follow? Maybe weird names, weird like
um,
there is a
Whippoorwill,
word. Pardon?
whippoorwill. I think that's actually a type of bird, but they said that whippoorwill was important.
Okay.
I think that might be a spirit, if that's what the totems are.
The totems are the when a Garu Pax comes together,
I
they
know that there were like two groups uh, that called themselves packs at the high at back home. Um,
Mhm.
one of them said something about green dragon. I remember that. That I thought they were making stuff up because dragons don't exist. But now that you're asking about it, maybe there's something to it.
The Adelheid doesn't know what Green Dragon is. Amachan knows that it's busted ass shit, but it's he like he nods like yeah.
I don't remember what the other ones mentioned. I know that the two groups tended to butt heads a lot. The ones that were always talking about Green Dragon wanted to just go out and do stuff. They didn't like um, being subversive, I guess is the word.
Can you give me the physical descriptions of those people?
And she'll describe about four or five different people.
The
Um,
reason I
some
ask is, are these people that we killed or not killed?
um, you could probably definitely say that a couple of them sound like people that you guys did kill.
Thank you a lot.
And then the other group, led by a really big guy, he's liked to spend a lot of time as a wolf. So I never understood what he was saying, but he was really big and he kind of had a whole dugout underneath the community center.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
um,
We use those holes, as far as I remember, to enter.
yes, you guys did.
Okay. Yeah, in IC we use those holes. I'm sorry for your mother.
We both knew that she'd probably die because of me leaving, and that I would probably die for leaving. But I had to try. had to do what I felt was right.
You know, it's
I'm just glad Sierra, Binary, and Alex um, were there to save me because I don't think I could have made it much farther on my own. I was pretty certain that they were about to just pounce and kill me, especially when I realized it was getting to be where there was nobody around. And my time was short.
one of the lessons my father taught me was deciding who to kill and who not to kill is really important. A lot of people think that the Huns are just, don't made shields, they fight and die. It is a really hard thing to feel the warm blood in your hands of someone else who's clawing you and trying to feel your warm blood in their hands. Deciding is really hard. They did a tough job, but I think they did the right decision for that time.
She gives you a very sympathetic look.
He says thank you. The things that I learned, probably nothing. Things that you'll learn. So I raise in a way where I had a aim. My mother was a drag addict. She had a cousin, and he was a hero of our nation, and he died, and she was not happy. She was captured by human traffickers, and she was saved by my. She was saved by the bear's witness, who was the my mother's cousin. My father was not from my tribe, and he wanted to be an equal. He wanted to be an example because not a lot of people like drug addicts. My mother was trying not to be a drug addict, and what my father did is that we should accept everybody, no matter what they are, what they did. Everybody should work for Gaia. He married that woman who everybody kind of looked down upon because she was not virgin, because she was not clean. My father is dead and my mother remains with me. I remember you, and I remember my mother when I look at you.
You honor me, sir. Thank you.
Please don't call me sir, my name's Adelheid.
Okay, Adelheid.
There's another thing.
Yes?
I came here to decide what should I tell people, what should I preach. I realized I didn't expect that people kind of likes me, and I liked them back. I would die for my friends. I think you know Lefty and Binary, Sierra and Kyle.
Yes, Sierra and Kyle and Shadow came by a couple days ago. Kyle came by and dropped off a couple books for me
Okay,
yesterday.
quite good. If you need anything, this is my number, and he kind of puts it in. Like, he doesn't give it to her hand, he puts it on the table. And then he says, I owe you for an explanation on something, because you told me about your people. Our people has two different types. Actually, we have tons of different types, but we have politically two different types: traditionalists and the liberals. I find myself in the middle sometimes. I value tradition. I also value the change. The concept of change is cool. These traditionalist people are really powerful sometimes. Because, are you someone who is interested in politics?
I've never really been exposed to politics. Um,
Okay.
so
Imagine we are five people and we are always saying the same thing. And there's another five people who only follows one person. Which one is more strong? Usually the one who follows the one guy. Which one is more right usually? Well, probably those five people who's always questioning themselves because it creates free thinking. There are people like this in our nation, and there are people who would kill you,
I know.
and they will kill us for protecting you.
That's why they said that the half moons are deciding my fate.
And that's why I'm trying to decide what I will defend to the health moons.
The only advice I can give is do what you feel is right. I am the kin of your enemy, and as
You didn't,
such should be put to death.
you didn't choose that, and I think I think sometimes chance should be given to those who want to prove themselves. Can she roll perception empathy, or you want to just say she understands a lot of stuff?
She not
But
say she understands it.
he is having problems because he doesn't want his mother or his friends to die, but he also thinks that what is about to happen to her, if the choice is that, is wrong.
Don't feel bad for me. I made the choice to come here.
Right.
I had to do what I felt was right, and sometimes that means you have to die for your choices, and that's okay.
There's a way to save your life.
She looks confused.
Oh, think about the story I told about my dad and my mother. He smiles. If you need anything from me, let me know. If you need someone to talk to, let me know.
Okay, I
I
will.
would like I would like to talk about the black spiral dancers if you feel comfortable with them, or the room. Things that you know might save lives.
Of course, if I can help, I will.
Thank you. He smiles. He kind of comes close to her slowly and extends a hand.
He does what?
He comes close and extends a hand,
She will extend her hand out to meet his.
and he will shake you. It was a pleasure to meet with you, Desiree.
It's been nice to meet you too, Mr. Adelheid.
She looks like she's scared of him.
She's looked scared every time you've seen her. So
Okay. Yeah,
maybe it's not him, maybe it's just the fact that she's expecting to be killed at any moment.
I know what I'm about to ask is fucked up, but if there's a way that you want to die, tell me and I will do anything I can to make sure you die that way. And if there's anywhere place that you want your body to be buried,
She takes a deep breath. I hadn't thought that far ahead.
apologize.
Probably, I'd probably just want it to be quick.
He nods.
And, maybe somewhere pretty.
I will plant the flowers myself.
Thank you.
Does she cry?
Yes.
She sees his eyes kind of gets weird, closes his eyes and he takes deep breaths. And he puts a hand on her shoulder. If you want, I can roll charisma empathy.
What are you trying to do?
Try to calm her down because I'm a guardian of Mario nature.
Sure, you can roll charisma empathy if you like.
We got three. I added my puberty.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
shit. Oh, you can't see my dice. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Dice stream's been screwing up a lot. I blame Hangouts.
Did you see the roll?
I did not.
Oh, I shared my screen.
Oh, there we go.
I can roll again because I made it. If you want, if
Nope,
you still want
it's
to.
good. That's fine.
Okay. And he says, "I'm sorry, but as I said, if you need anybody, let me know, and I can say more if you want to. It is fucked up to feel alone. I know that.
I'm not alone. I have Mr. Bamboozles, sir, and Binary texts me for a while every day. So
Tell her I say hi.
I will, Mr. Adelheid.
See you later, Desiree."
Goodbye, Mr. Adelheid.
And Adelheid will fuck off.
All right. And you said you wanted to speak to elders folk at this
Um,
point,
yes.
or does he want to confer with other people first?
So, he will not actually talk to others because he knows others' opinions usually. Um, he just wants to make sure that his opinion is known, and Ina is not a philodox, but he wants to make sure that there's people who are caring about what's happening. Um, I don't know. Do you play any philodox as an NPC?
I do, but she's the mistress of challenges.
Um, it's completely fine. She's a philodox. I mean,
You
it's
want
up
to
to
meet up
you.
with her?
Yeah.
You can meet with her if you'd like.
Okay. Wow. Come on. Okay. What is she? I can't hear you.
Hold on, I was typing. Sorry.
I apologize.
There we go.
Fiona Philodox. Hamid Eden. Does she has any pure breed?
I believe it's two. Let me double check. That's a different
Okay.
character sheet. Yeah, it's two.
Okay. Adelheid will go to Sept. He will have a deep think. He will think through about this, and then he will go near the lady. He will present his neck, and he will plop if need be in helmet form.
She'll take the exposed neck and kind of give it a slight squeeze with her hand. And what can I do for you?
I am Adelheid Trimbenson, Trumbreaker. Hamid, get affairs of room.
Yes, I remember hearing about you.
I hope everything you heard is good. Ryan.
So far, so good. They say you've led a fairly successful mission on a Black Spiral Hive.
I had to go back after the when there was the aid needed somewhere else. Gaby led after me, but I led the first attack. Yes,
It's very brave of you.
thank you, Ryan. You honor me. I wanted to talk about the Desiree Black Spiral Dancerkin.
Oh, yes. That little thing.
I
What can I do for you about that?
I know I'm not a philodox, but I wanted to share my thoughts and get an get a supervision by an elder philodox.
I'm listening.
I believe the Garu nation is at war, and I believe that the nation needs to focus on war more than in fighting. And this is sound hypocritical as this come from a deal of firms, but I do think we need to stop the infighting and continue fighting with the worm under a straight and good leadership. These are my opinions raised in 22 years that I spent in the nation as a kid in a Garu. So I think she is a waste of time. But I also think that she is a female who needs help, as she did not choose to be what she was, as she did not, as she just born in an unfortunate circumstance. She is willing to help in the fight for the Gaian cause, so I am conflicted, as I know there are really traditional Scythophans who attack septs for less, and I don't want this kinfolk to die, or my kinfolk, or others, but I also don't want to sacrifice one person, as Gaia is the highest ideals, and we should be the example of Gaia as God nation. So I'm conflicted and I need supervision, because I know that I think you would agree, right, that everybody presents an opinion means you enter politics in God nation. So even saying yes or no, or even being silent about this, is actually entering the politics.
Well, I'm glad you came forward and expressed your concerns. It's very good of you. It can be hard when your concerns go against what those in charge say.
If my elders tell me that she will be protected, that will be done. If the elder says she would die, I will be sad to see her gone, but I will not move against, as that is my elder's wish. I know my place is a Cleophile.
She is kinfolk, so the truth catchers placed her fate in the hands of your fellow Cleoths. I believe their names are Jonas and Malcolm. One's a glass walker, the other's a silver fang. If you have concerns one way or the other, you're welcome to talk to both of them. They're supposed to be talking with anybody that's dealt with her.
I will talk with them, Raya. Is there anything I can do for you for your supervision?
Let's see. I was told to let her be for the moment because there's a good chance she won't be kin for too much longer.
He kind of like raises, like his eyes are wide open. She will change.
That's the theory behind it, but they're hoping that since her tribal totems abandoned her, that she can be redeemed and will have another Geru to fight the worm with. One who actually has a bit of knowledge on him.
I'm she willing to teach me about her people. I would be happy to learn.
Yes, she seems more than happy to teach about them. I'm still hesitant about it. She could easily be teaching false information to mislead us, but so far she's been honest, and I can't fault the information she's given us. Allowed you guys to take down the hive fairly safely, so that's definitely points in her favor.
Thank you a lot, and I don't want to take more of your time. As I said, if there's anything you want me to do, please tell me and it will be done.
Try and make sure nobody gets hot-headed and goes off to kill her on their own.
Dad, I heard that somebody beat her down. Next time that happens, I will cut that person's hand, as they will maybe fare better against the person who can defend himself. Not as a punishment, of course. Normal challenge will be done. but I don't
Will he
want.
be here to listen to for that challenge?
I am beating the kin is not okay in my opinion.
Unfortunately, it's a very gray area since she's spiral kin. Dazzles has already had words with the offending party, and writes the rules, seems happy with what was discussed between her and the offending party, so it's been dropped.
He nods. Thank you, Raya. Thank you for information that you have given. Do I have the permission to leave?
Of course, I have no further need of you.
He nods and fucks off.
Is there anybody else you wanted to talk to, or?
Nope. Everything looks cool.
All right, then we can go ahead and end this scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Good night.